Diego's the immortal VP.
Naku, lakad mo matatang!
Normally.
Do it.
You may now select your heroes.
In the mid game, you'll be fine. TZ comes over. He's gonna place a ward. He'll immediately see that something is up. Get slowed down. One more hit from the Dazzle. It's gonna refresh that one. The CM is already super slow and she will die. Q. I think to go forward, but look at Fonty. Now they know that there's a ward there. Now Molasses is being slowed down, but Mikey is gonna get turned around on. Has to be very careful. Has the magic sticks, has the fairy fire, but is it gonna be enough to survive? Uses the fairy fire now, and there's the blood right. That is a dead Mikey. It's actually gonna be the CM getting the kill. Quite weird considering he only has 54 damage. And top lane, the Death Prophet will die. The laning phase not starting off well for Gorilla. They got everything they wanted before the laning phase started, but now they give away 2 kills. And in terms of CS, not having the nicest time. The now Molasses getting gone on. He does have the thirst. It's pretty fast. He's gonna be slowed down though. Mikey, he just came to the lane. He can't even skill. He's gonna skill the grave, but he won't be able to stop Wolf from digging a very deep one. And that is gonna be another kill. Meanwhile, the Tiny has dropped as well. So Wolf, they're starting off the way they you know. And the problem is that there's this thing that has a Rhino. It's pretty much used for impotent men, so it's funny, but either way. Bottom lane, Mikey in a bit of trouble. Meanwhile, top lane, they'll lose one hero as well. Dazzle uses the shallow grave, but it's not gonna stop his death anyways. Uses the sticks. It's just gonna be 2 more hits from Molasses. Meanwhile, the bashes from Void. Fonty finally gets something going there. He's coming over. Molasses doesn't have that much movement speed. 1 more hit from Mikey. They go in with the time dilation as well. Slow down from the CM, and Molasses will be fine. He turns around with a blood right. Faces Void. Will be going down. The shallow grave is there. Molasses will go down first, and Fonty will be fine for now. TZ, is there anything we can do with this? He has the slow. He actually misses that one. Faces Void. Finds a nice place there in the trees, and while that so he's the one with the memory. Toss back, it is gonna be there. Skyrath Mage is looking very much dead, but it seems like the same can be said for the Tiny. Razor sucking the Tiny. This Death Prophet, the Skyrath Mage, and in the end, it's just gonna be the Tiny that drops down. Meanwhile, Blessings? What? He dies in the mid lane to a Kunkka. And the kill on the Dazzle is beautifully done. They saw him there because of the thirst. Fonty uses the time dilation. He'll be needing to get himself out. He's hoping for some bashes there, but there's gonna be a frostbite fairly soon. They're just waiting for the blood rate to come out. Fonty jumps himself out in the sky because everyone is dying everywhere. 14 kills in 6 minutes. This is one bloody game, and this Bloodseeker sees red, and it's amazing, but it's gonna be the Death Prophet that is losing his movement speed fairly soon. Fonty going forward. The grave onto the Faceless Void. He's gonna be jumping in. 1 bash onto TZ. He's gonna be doing it, but he doesn't get it. TZ trying to get himself away. Will not be successful. Mikey gets it. Again, the bloodbath will continue with the Razor dropping, and Mikey is looking very much dead as well. You will be found. You will. There quite nicely. He takes away all of his creeps. Blessing is like, I stacked that for myself, but no one cares. He'll dodge the bow there with a phase shift. The Blessing will be fine. Waichen taking some damage, but Blessing will be taking more. He uses the coil. Blessing dodges that one easily. He's gonna have the Tidebreaker in a second. Bottom lane, there's gonna be a chrono use, but he dies inside of his own chrono. He has stopped, timed itself, but even time has turned around on the Faceless Void, and he's like, you're fine, you're inside of the chronosphere. And no, I wasn't on his side. Molasses going forward, gonna go in with the silence. Mikey will be taking a ton of damage already, and again, it's gonna be even more movement speed on Molasses. Meanwhile, top lane, QM in some trouble, but a Death Prophet in some trouble as well. He doesn't get a kill. QM, he has a lot of damage. Tiny needs to be careful. Dockers, he gets turned around on. He can't do anything. He has 7 stick charges, but decides not to use them. It would have been a futile. QM gets a double kill. When does the against the Faceless Void, you do want a little bit more in terms of lockdown, having only the frostbite and the coil, probably not the ideal scenario. No. The puck will get caught inside of the chrono. Do they have enough damage? They'll have with the avalanche being there. They have the toss, and Fonty gets the kill. This changes nothing. It's just continues the trend of there being a billion kills on the map. Molasses, he doesn't know that the Power Rangers are coming for him. Dockers doesn't have the avalanche. Now he's gonna connect it onto 2 people. As he gets silenced, he does get ruptured. There's the rupture. He moves away from the Mystic Flare. Will be fine for now, but not for long. No, he'll actually be fine forever. Molasses gets caught by the boat. And Crystal Maiden, she lets it go. The cold never bothered me anyway. But a sword to the face. Well, and Wai-Chen looking for this Crystal Maiden. He's looking at this Crystal Maiden. She's a lovely girl, man. Is he gonna drown her? Oh, Fonty gets 1 kill, and you want some as well. It is not an issue whatsoever. We'll get a few maces to your face, and Fonty gets a double. Have you guys ever seen a Faceless Void without the Chrono just walk in and kill a Razor and the Skyrim? And they go for a smoke. They were already on the enemy side of the map. But they're like, we're having such good time here that we can stay in your woods and smoke. And TZ, he just TPs in. Come on, guys, I just came here. Just have a little bit of mercy. And guess who else is not gonna have mercy? The Faceless Void. Where's your CM to kill me now? This time around, I'll bring more friends than you will. And that fight was without a Chrono. They go for a smoke. Is there a BKB on Molasses? No. Okay. Not really a big timing for them. Toss combo. Okay, actually toss back combo. Avalanche. They're like, you don't need to toss it back. Just steal it in place. We're going towards Mikey. Can he get the grave off? No, he's dead. Beth Prophet now chasing onto Molasses, who's very fast. In a Naruto style, just getting himself out. This time around, the call will be a little bit better because they're surrounded by heroes. The Mystic Flare is ready, but you will not get a chance to use it. The toss is gonna be there. No, he uses the Mystic Flare. The Tiny is surviving. He's surviving. He has survived. They do see him there with the thirst. And the puck now is gonna be Chrono. Can the CM do anything? He can freeze the Faceless Void to get the X onto the puck. Blessing, don't get silenced up. Come back to the X. Come back to the X and die. The CM will not be able to save our mid laner. And again, Wolf. Yes, he can. With the phase shifts, he'll be fine. Now they're going towards the Concut, thinking they can force out the BKB. Not even gonna be close. The Faceless Void TP's back. And Fonty is now threatening with the Chronosphere while the rest are doing the Roche. Skyrish Mage has been caught. Both of them use the silence, but the one that is gonna be silenced for 36 seconds is gonna be the Skyrish Mage. Meanwhile, in the Roche pit, there's gonna be a very silenced Puck. And talking about being silenced forever, this Puck will follow his Skyrish Mage into the grave. Actually, it's gonna be the Roche that slaps the ground. I want a stronger Puck now will get silenced. Hello, Blessing, and goodbye. Meanwhile, hello, CSJ, and goodbye, CSJ, but the help is coming. The Dazzle is tipping in, and the Chrono, don't touch my DP, and they're gonna be dying to the Exorcism. Just die, get haunted, and finally, all of you will get bashed to the face. A mace to the face, as the Faceless Void would say. It's gonna be a triple kill for Fonty. With that, I think the deal is set for this game. And yeah, they call GG. Skyrish Mage looks at the map and he's like, I can't even go for my solo YOLO plays any longer. It's time to call it a day and just say, okay, Gorilla, you got the first one, but you be damn sure that we're coming for you in the second game of this best of 2 series. And Gorilla, Timber in the pool. They'll go for the Ember. You pick an Ember into a Nyx. Yeah, as I mentioned, I mean, every hero you pick into a Nyx and you're like, but the Ember really doesn't make sense. You for an Orchid, and then even if you jump him, you can get Orchided and die. So I'm thinking that whatever I see... Oh, Dockers. He just walks up the hill and says, kill me, please. And they're probably just gonna do it. Do they have enough damage? Dockers just waits. He wants someone in the world. He's trying to get the pull off, but not gonna be successfully doing so. Still Lion dropping very low. He will survive. One more Shadow Word would kill him. But a spin onto Molasses. He does. He just got the Helm of the Iron Will, but the armor doesn't help you against the magical damage. And how is... a sword spinning in your face magical, but well, hunting for something. Oh, look at a nice courier. Goodbye, little fox. And the kitty cat, can we kill the kitty cat? No. Docker says nope, not on that one, and just goes in for a deny. He will accept his death. And TZ, without even looking, oh, do I hear a kill coming? My big green dragon, and here the TPs are coming. They want him dead right now. There's DD being used. They get one stun. He gets the stun onto the line. Wai-Chen is trying to get himself out. Sunray level 1. They're burning him. And he will finally burn. Even though he was in the river, he doesn't get to to get himself away from that one. And Mikey, triple remnant is ready. CSJ needs to be careful. Someone who needs to be more careful and wasn't careful enough is gonna be this Warlock. He goes down and Lion follows suit as well. Mikey gets the kill, so both of them get the kills. Blessing loses all of his mana on the top lane. He still has the Flame Guard going for Dockers, who has nothing to defend himself with. And Ember Spirit going forward. He still has the Fairy Fire, and he'll burn down the bug. Nature's Prophet the push, but here comes the TA. Dockers will see QM. They'll have traps. Do they have the chains onto the Ember? No, they don't. So TP out is a possibility. No, he doesn't have it, which means that he's probably going to be going down. Dockers, he gets the stun. Not gonna be enough for the Ember to survive. And Dockers now, without the spike carapace, it's gonna be a double for Blessing. While they're losing nothing, they're just gonna be giving away the bottom tower. And Wolf acting super annoying. The Ember is coming over. The Warlock doesn't know. Now he's gonna know, but it is way too late, my friend. You have been caught. They have the chains, and the roar isn't even needed. He'll save his voice for next time around, and they will burn down the Satanist or Spirit. Kill top lane. QM, he gets his mana taken away. They do have the traps here, so if you try to run away, there are going to be some traps waiting for you. The next assassin needs a finger, but the Lion will get fingered as well. Nature's Prophet waves away to the TA. It's going to be a 1-for-1, and Whitechan comes over. QM does have the trap. It's not going to allow the DK to close the gap. TA has just been better in this one. And there's the double damage, empowers him. The Slide of Fist chains onto the Warlock. Mikey might be in some trouble. The TP's coming in from the Juggernaut. They want to defend this one. DZ, where's your egg? Nowhere, but I have my dive still. They're gonna be going for the Centaur Conqueror now, looking for the line, a way to eat through the trees. And there, the trees even came to life. And they will be finishing off Slide of Fist chains. They found the Ember Spirit. He has the two remnants. None of them have been set back. The two supports already dead. Blessing turns around. There's gonna be the Slide of Fist trying to kill the supports. Not capable of doing so, and gets himself to the low ground. Cool yourself in the river, my friend, a little bit, because our supports are not gonna die this time around. He's remove the Fire Spirits is fine, but the status resistance is much needed against the Lion and the Beast. He found the Phoenix. He can't get the egg off. This stun is not gonna last for long. Oh, but this one will. He tries to get out, but mid-dive, the Warlock Golem connects on him. Meanwhile, mid lane Blessing in a bit of trouble. He's getting his BKB. That was a Witchblade for the Nature's Prophet. He didn't go for a silence, which means they have nothing to stop Blessing. He's going forward. Coming for him yet again. Only one remnant is left. He goes to the side and will be fine. The stun from the Lion will keep everyone away. And Wolf, they save him. To be careful, can buy a shard right now if he wants to. Dockers going for the Lion, and this is the strength of their lineup. But the Ember Spirit is there immediately. He does have the chains, doesn't want to use them just yet. The Sprout is there, but you're gonna die surrounded by trees. At least that's something. A lot of people don't even get that. Next assassin going over the trap. He has been caught. He gets the impel out. Those creeps are really gonna be stunned for a long time, but none of the heroes are gonna be caught by it. Immediately QM into the Roche pit. The double Melt Strike will be there onto the Roche. They want to take 25 seconds. Now the Omni Slash spin into a TP. It's gonna be successful. Without the roar, they can't stop him. And they didn't even have the roar nor the finger. That's a weird one. They go for a play now. The stun onto the Lion, and he'll probably die for a sense. He turns the Dragonite into a fishy. He's cooking there, and he's going for more. Gonna have a Breathe Fire in 4 seconds. Will he even need it? No, he just cuts him down with the sword. I need those spells for this guy. Gets a stun onto the Ancient Black Dragon. I know how to deal with those beasts, but do you know how to deal with Templar Assassin? She has been hunting people for eons, and your Warlock, he wants to die as well. We're gonna make his wish come true. They might have game. They're the ones dictating what's gonna happen. Ones that are gonna be ahead in this game. They get the stun onto the TA. She's isolated. She needs help. She will be dying once for sure, but the help is here. The stun from the Lion only connected on one. QM gets a hit off. Next assassin does have the Spirit Carapace. They get the jump onto the Juggernaut. He gets the spin going for the egg. What is with that tag? That's the worst one that I've seen in my life. The stun on the TA doesn't have a BKB. They get the Sprout. You will have the refractions. Can't really count in 8 seconds. Whitechan in a little bit of trouble. They're trying to finish him off, and the finger, they'll be able to do it. Nature's Prophet gets himself away, and the Golem finally drops. They're all connected. The fatal bonds are there. Your destinies are bound together. But it doesn't matter because we'll just get ourselves away. QM in some trouble. The spin, they're doing a lot of damage. QM turns around to fight, and even with the roar, leave my TA alone. No, I will not. They still have the Omni Slash. If he wants to go for it, Fonty can. He's gonna wait for it. The Omni Slash, you need to use it right now, Fonty, if he wants to live, but he doesn't. He just says, just kill me, Ember Spirit. I'm not worthy of my life. He wanted another target, knowing that the Ember Spirit can get himself out, but he had no other play. Bottom lane, and they don't really have good heroes to do so. Dockers in the Vendetta. He's searching for revenge. He'll find Blessing. Can he do something? He's gonna go for the line. The line is looking very much dead. Sneaky comes forward. There's the stun. But Dockers, he is paid with his life right now. It's a 1-for-1 still with Blessing being beyond godlike. 13-0. Are you the 14th one? Burn, my friend. I'm used to the fire. Just give it to me. Yeah, just continue poking me, but you are nothing more than a mosquito to me. But the Nature's Prophet on the top lane. This is not a mosquito for sure because he gets poked twice by QM and he loses his life. So much lockdown. Get hexed, my friend. Guess what's gonna be a follow-up? It's a stun. And now stay in place, says Molasses. He's gonna be saying with such force that the Jugger loses his life. And Warlock Mikey, he sees his core dying. I have failed in my life, and yes, you have. So he gets burned to a crisp by Blessing, who is continuing with his beyond godlike streak. 14-0, 2.5 minutes before the Roche comes. They might even lose all of their outer towers. You know that their enemies have to get out of the base, and they will meet their doom. Now the smoke gets broken. Dockers, he actually forces himself in. He says, kill me faster, please. The egg gets dropped. No one there to kill it. Wai-Chan thinks about attacking it. Sure, bro, that's a very smart move. He's running away from it to drop the fireball, but the Emperor doesn't care. He is the fire incarnate himself. And the Avada Kedavra from the line doesn't even connect, but he still does get the finger of death kill on the bottom lane. The split push is happening, but you can split push as much as you like. And now they're gonna have to be dealing with their enemies. Fonty doesn't have a TP, but he has the boots of travel, so he's very fast. But the Nature's Prophet, he's gonna be hexed up, kick, attack, destroyed, and in the end killed. We don't even need to use the roar. I'm gonna save my voice. Molasses, unlike the caster of this tournament, will have his throat for tomorrow as well. They had Alaska in the previous game. Now we're gonna be seeing Gorilla doing it. Yeah, nice smoke, nice smoke. Okay, you guys are doing so well. Now I'm gonna show you how it's done after smoke. It might be some far as well, or is it the other way around? Well, side of Gorilla are gonna have to be guessing, because they thought it was the everything. Whereas the raid pact is the Warlock. They have both the raid pact and the Blast. Don't really do too much together. Warlock in a bit of trouble. He gets fingered, then he will die. He did drop the golem, trying to kill the Phoenix. That's gonna be a big one. No buyback on him. Nature's Prophet pushing aggressively. He'll get hexed up, trying to kill him. The damage will be okay, but not good enough. Now looking towards the tower, they get the stun, they get the silence. Nature's Prophet with the 4 staff from the next assassin will be fine, and the Emperor jumps in. All 4 of you will die now. Go in with the remnants. He's just doing so much damage with Blessing. He has lost all of his remnants. He might be in some trouble. Fonty going for a spin. You're going into a lot of physical damage, my friend, and you will not survive through it. Fonty will die even with the Mantador there on the hit. He doesn't have a buyback. They can buy back the Warlock, but he will just come back to be alone in this world. And Wai-Chan will most definitely die. He's just flying around, showing off his beautiful wings that get cut off and will be hanged on the wall of Wolf. They have done it. They beat Gorilla in game number 2, and the second series of the tournament will end in a 1-1 as well. Again, we will not have a victor. Wolf in game number 1, they went for ultra aggression. They just wanted to fight all the time, and in the end